Josiah.
Thank you.
And the order for today's conference will be as follows. I'll give a brief opening comments. Josiah will then lay out some of the underlying facts of the case, followed by the family members. Mike, and then his father, Hunt. So it is with great sadness and more than a little outrage that I am here today. It is the second time I have been in front of the in front of this building where the Long Beach Police Department have in cold blood shot an innocent person who posed no threat to them or anyone else. It is a situation in which they have used brute, violent, vicious force rather than that which law enforcement training should utilize. On December 14th at approximately 10 p.m. in Loops here in Long Beach, the Long Beach Police Department shot in cold blood and killed Mharloun Saycon. They did so without any provocation on his part. They did so without any violent actions on his part. They did so when Mharloun needed medical and mental attention. The management at Loops had called the police in order to get some attention for Mharloun. They knew him, they loved him, they cared for him, and they thought if they went and called the police, that the police would provide the necessary support for Mharloun. Instead, the police came in, they came in with violence, they immediately escalated the force, they did everything that good police practices tell you should not be done, and they killed him. They fired 8 shots into his body without a single aggressive movement on his part. They killed him without provocation. They killed him in a malicious, mean-spirited, despicable fashion. This was a cop-created killing. This was a killing that should not have occurred. This was murder by cop, and we are here to make demands. We make a demand for justice for Mharloun Saycon. We make a demand for justice for the family of Mharloun Saycon. We make a demand of the district attorney for a prosecution of these 2 despicable criminal officers. We make a demand that the United States Attorney's Office investigate the Long Beach Police Department for its despicable and anti-civil rights activity, and we make a demand for compensation. At the conclusion, after the family speaks and Joe speaks, we will take questions.
Good morning to you all. Just 3 months ago, Long Beach police officers assaulted and shot to death Mharloun Saycon, an innocent, mentally disabled Filipino American. At that time, Mharloun was peacefully sitting down on the street in the entrance area of a gay music parlor here in Long Beach. He was not exhibiting any violent or aggressive action, and neither was he a threat to anyone at that scene. However, police officers hit him with a taser, then subsequently strike him with a baton, then shot him multiple times. Mharloun was killed at the scene of the accident, suffering multiple gunshot wounds. That evening, Marlon was a customer, was at the Loops Casino, Game of Skill, arcade here in Long Beach. As Dan said, people know him. The management knew him. He was a quiet and friendly guy. So, even if at that time, he was holding a small piece of knife, which he was playing with, the management was not concerned. But customers who did not know Marlon said, hey, why don't we call the police? Management did. In a desire to peacefully help them escort Marlon out of the gaming arcade so that at least Marlon could get help as a mentally disabled person. At that time, police officers came. They have a different plan. They came with their guns drawn. They came and saw Marlon there, sitting quietly, holding the knife in his hand, harmlessly, just playing with it. But they ordered Marlon to drop the knife, but not failing to get what they wanted, the police officers start tasering, hitting him with a taser. That was not enough, though. One police officer approached Marlon and struck him with a baton with such force that you could hear the loud cracking sound in the casino. Next thing that happened, we all will find it difficult to understand, ladies and gentlemen. Another police officer, within a few seconds after Marlon was batoned, that other police officer started shooting Marlon when that police officer was a good, safe 10-15 feet away from Marlon, who was sitting down. That police officer shot Marlon 8 different times. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, unloading all his rounds of ammunition on Marlon. There's no question that this reprehensible conduct, this abusive exercise of police power constitutes a gross violation of our civil rights law. Marlon left a grieving family and friends who are with us today. We're all seeking for justice for this tragic loss. And thank you all for being here.
Sir, could you bring with me just say and spell your name? Just say and spell your name.
Josias, S-A-Y-A-S.
Conley Mike Saycon.
Conley, K-H-E-N-L-Y, Saycon, S-A-Y-C-O-N.
Marlon was my older brother. He was 2 years older than I was. And growing up, he was a role model. He was the good one. When I started going down the wrong path, he showed me the right way to go. He always protected me. That's who he was. I remember playing with our friends and cousins in the neighborhood pool. If I fell, he always picked me up. If I did something bad, he'd help me hide it from my parents. So he was. At Malibu Junior High, they called him Athletic, Mr. Athletic. He was an all-star at Santa Monica High School. He was a point guard in basketball. He was a definite popular and honor student. I got a little bit of fame from him because of him being my brother. And I think in college, he even had more friends. Joined a Filipino club. Every weekend they'd have barbecues and get-togethers and functions. Marlon's personality started changing a couple of years after college, maybe 3 years. It was very hard for our family. We didn't understand what was going on. He became very depressed and isolated. And he would start getting confused. Sometimes he would say things that didn't make sense. Sometimes he didn't know who we were. We were scared, but we got that help. It took a few years, but we found doctors that knew what was going on, what was wrong, and they knew what to do. He was diagnosed as bipolar schizophrenic and was put on medication for his imbalance. For 15 years, Marholn had been treated for this disability. He had worked in a retail customer service, then with me in logistics at DHL. But he had resigned from work due to his disability. He became very active at Rhodes, a local mental health center who helped us a lot with this. He had a psychiatrist and a life coach, and took classes on how to deal with stress and to be a part of society out here. He went there about 3 to 4 times a week. And he was the official grill master at their functions and barbecues. He met with his life coach on the day that he died. When my dad called me that night to say Mharloun was not home and that he had a card from the coroner's office, my blood sank. It was so cold. So many things were running through my head. I told my dad, don't jump to conclusions. But I bought a plane ticket, and the same night I went straight to the airport. My parents picked me up from LAX that morning, and we went straight to the coroner's office. We gave them the number from the card at the coroner's office that the coroner's office left. A gentleman comes back to say my brother was already identified through fingerprints. Now we did not need to identify him. And my brother was dead. That's when reality struck me. I felt lost. Confused? How? Why? This scenario could have been avoided in so many different ways. For a situation with someone who's mentally ill and for it to become lethal in a matter of minutes, it's just irrational. You made a decision to end someone's life, friend, family, member. And you were still sitting down. This is so heartbreaking for me. This should have never happened. I'm so saddened that my son, Judea, who stands behind me, will never get to see his uncle, play with his uncle again, or do anything with him. I'm due to have a newborn child, Marlene, in a couple weeks. She'll never meet the good and great uncle she had. And he was. No family should ever have to go through what we've gone through or endure any of this. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. We want changes in how the police treat the mentally ill. We want justice for Marlon. This needs to change.
Marholn's mother, Anna.
Saycon, S-A-Y-C-O-N. Marholn was a good son, a caring and gentle person. He took care of everybody, and he always there for I love him. I still can't believe he's gone. When the kids were growing up, my husband was a U.S. citizen and worked in America. We moved to the U.S. in 1985. The boys were so happy. We were all together with their dad. And we made lots of friends. I kept teaching him, boys, how to be a Catholic person, respect other people. In college, his Japanese girlfriend took him too far. He started doing that and other things before me. Or just step. Insult and never step. I would come home from work and say, dinner is ready. I'm sorry. Every day, Martin picked me up at the bus stop, and I rode home from a job at Paradise. When we were traveling, it carried my stuff. Things. Sometimes we'd go over water because we was sticking together. We were very close. But every couple of years, he would have relapse. He became isolated. He was himself. Sometimes he would be confused. Needed to go to the hospital. When Marlon didn't come home that night, I was so worried. I couldn't sleep. Then when my husband took me the next morning, I didn't know what to think. I didn't know what to say.